I'm Michelle again, and as I said, we're doing 5 things that happened to me this year that I wanted to look back on, because that's what Wednesdays are about. They're way back Wednesdays where we look back on things, and I'm going to look back on 2014. So, here are 5 things that happened to me this year, like going from like silly to like life-changing. So, number 1 would be I dyed my hair, my ends really, and I decided to do all kinds of crazy colors. I was turquoise and pink and purple, and I'm going to continue that trend next year, or this year, and I'm going to be a darker purple, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm really looking forward to it, because, I don't know, I like the way that it looks. I especially really liked my pink hair, so I'm kind of sad that I don't have that anymore, so maybe I'll go back to that eventually, but for now, we're just going to make it purple. Number 2 was I went to Playlist for the first time. Playlist was an interesting experience, I guess. It was my first like YouTube convention thing, and I didn't realize YouTube was so centered on young females. That is not a bad thing. I was a young female one time. I remember how insane it was. It was a little crazy, but it was great, and I'm glad I did it. I really wish I could go again this year, but I can't because of money issues, and I don't live in Orlando like I did last year. So it would cost me a lot more to go. So, you know, maybe next year. Maybe 2016 Playlist? Maybe? We'll see. So number 3 is I got to work on an actual film set. I went to school for film, and our last few projects are actually, like, basically working film sets, you know. So I got to be a first AD on that, which is what I want to do in the industry. I want to be a first AD, which is sort of the person who yells everything except action when they're... It's a person who basically yells everything except action when they're doing the calls. They're also in charge of making the schedules. They're also in charge of making sure, like, the set is, like, acting properly, basically. It's really hard to explain, but it's sort of my dream job. I've kind of come to realize that's what I want to do in the industry. I've, of course, got to work out at the bottom, so it's a lot of PA work right now. That's okay. I'm actually kind of enjoying the PA work that I'm doing, so there you go. Number 4 is I moved out on my own. I spent most of 2013 living with a roommate, and that didn't work very well, considering just a lot of stuff happened that I'd rather not get into. And now I spent all of 2014, except for the last 2 months, living up by myself. And it was an interesting experience. I kind of loved it. I love the freedom. I love not being able to, I love the freedom. I loved not walking around with pants on. Or, no, I loved walking around without pants on. That was the best. I liked being able to watch whatever I want, and play video games, and do whatever I wanted to, and eat whatever I wanted to, and be beholden to nobody. But there are also perks of living back home with your parents, aka no having to pay for anything. Which is where I'm at now, back home with my parents. It's okay, it happens. I'll move out eventually again, and it'll be awesome. And then number 5, the most important thing that happened to me this year is I graduated college! Yay! I'm actually quite proud of that. I don't finish things. I haven't been known to finish things very much, and college especially. I did community college twice. Didn't get past the first year. Felt very directionless. Did tech school. Finished that, mind you. I finished tech school, but it wasn't really anything. Did, especially since it was TV production, I couldn't really find a job. It was like right in the middle of the crash, and it wasn't great. Spent 3 years working at Target, and went back to school. And I actually finished school. And I have bachelor's in film now. And it's awesome, and I'm really happy with it. It was a great experience. I met awesome people. I did really cool things. Yeah, there was bad, but that generally happens anyway. There's always going to be bad with the good, and you kind of need the bad to know the good. I met one of my very best friends there, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm not excited about paying off all that debt, but we'll deal with that when we get there, I guess. Anyway, that's been my look back at 2014. I hope you enjoyed that. And next video, we're going to look forward to 2015. So See you guys. Bye.